Do you like anime? Do you like stickers? If the answer to either of those questions were yes, or you're just an otaku like me, go check out sukawaii.com. Here, you can look at all of these beautiful stickers and other anime merch and accessories. They've got My Hero Academia, they've got 7 Deadly Sins, they've got Jujutsu Kaisen, they've even got little cuties like this. Who is that? I don't know, but I'm buying them. I bought some myself and they're amazing and adorable. Here, look, using the link in the description below, use promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. That's promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. I mean, seriously, look how cute.
Monster, an Attack on Titan X-Meat Reader fanfic by Mokamaki, Chapter 23. I thought. Aaron was staring deep into my eyes. I didn't know exactly how to describe the look he was giving me. Aaron stared at me in complete silence for a few moments before placing his hand on my cheek. I didn't flinch. I was so mesmerized by his beautiful shade of eyes I couldn't even focus on the situation we were in. Aaron caressed my cheek before pulling my face slightly down towards his. Our faces were now mere inches apart. For some reason, I didn't react to any of this, but a dark red blush made its way to my cheeks. "It's been so long. I forgot how strong you were," he smirked. "But a simple tackle like that won't bring me down." "Huh?" My eyes widened as Aaron quickly shot up and tackled me down onto the bed. He was now on top of me. I didn't expect that. Aaron laughed and gave me a playful smile as he stared at me from below. "You should have seen your face." His laugh stopped, but his smile remained. "I've been training a whole lot to beat you someday, and it looks like all the training paid off." He gave me a mocking smile. My eyes narrowed. Is he teasing me? He tackled me onto the bed and now he's making fun of me? 2 can play at that game. Taking advantage of his state, I pushed hard on his shoulders and pushed him forward onto the bed. He let out a loud gasp as I sat up on his stomach, trying to hold him down. "Hey!" I gave him a teasing look, and he smiled playfully at me. "Ha! You're on." Aaron's laugh filled the room as he and I proceeded to fight each other playfully, trying to see who can pin the other one down. The fight only lasted for a few minutes before I placed my head on Aaron's chest and Aaron wrapped his arms around me. Aaron's laughs died down as he took a few breaths to regain composure. I could hear his slightly fast heartbeat as his arms wrapped around my form. It remained quiet, not an uncomfortable quiet, but a calming one. It was like we were just enjoying both of our presences. I felt Aaron sit up a bit, his back against the bedboard. "Even after all these years, you're still as playful as ever." I slightly hummed and rolled off of him, snuggling into his blankets. I hid under the covers. Aaron laughed slightly. "What are you doing under there?" "I'm tired. Let me sleep." I mentally groaned and snuggled deeper into the blankets. "Your name?" Aaron said my name to get my attention, but I was already way too deep in sleep to give him an answer. Time skip. I laid down on a nearby table. Aaron immediately panicked. "Hey, your name! That's bad manners! This is important!" I slightly hummed while he said that. Don't worry too much. I'll sit next to her," Hanjay responded as she took a seat next to me. I don't remember what happened much then, but I do remember Levi drawing on the chalkboard and going over some kind of plan to get Aaron to transform again. To pass the time, I swished my legs back and forth while slightly humming a soft tune to myself. What did catch my attention was Levi and Aaron's conversation. "You'll be severed by the arms and legs, but you'll survive. In fact, they might just grow back lizard style, creepy little bastard." "Wait, I'm not sure if my powers will work. I mean, they might, but I don't think it'll be good to take a risk." Levi glared in Aaron's direction. "Oh, I get it. You'll only be on board with this if there's no risk involved whatsoever." No." "Then be prepared. We're all in the same boat. If you go on a rampage, you could kill all of us. I'd say that makes us even." "Yes, sir. Seems fair to me." "Just to be clear, I have the go-ahead, right?" Hanjay asked, her glasses gleaming. I shivered. Levi turned to her. "We can't afford to not run tests. In other words, you're good. Just make sure you keep him from going crazy." "Oh, trust me, I have just the plan." I let out a nervous hum. "I'm not so sure about this." Time skip. I patted Aaron's back comfortingly as I gave him a sad look. His transformation didn't work, and to top it off, Levi wasn't happy about it at all. "You mean to tell me that the bite wounds on your hands show no sign of healing?" Levi asked. None, sir. No offense, but you're not much good to us in this form. If you can't transform, our plan to go to Walmaria will just go up in smoke. Get it together. And yes, that is an order." He angrily stormed off. "Yes, sir," Aaron nervously replied. I don't know what to think of him. He scares me, but at the same time, he's nice to me. Him and Mikasa give off different smells each time, and it's driving me crazy. Since Petra walked off to talk to Levi and the boys were having a somewhat serious talk, I was left alone with my cup of tea. I swished the liquid around in my cup, staring nervously down at it. Why was I so nervous? Was it because of my muzzle? I haven't took it off since the incident, which meant I've gone days without eating, which seemed to worry Aaron and Petra a lot. I heard my stomach lightly growl, but for some reason I wasn't really craving food at the moment, but something else. I felt eyes watching me. I glanced to my right to see Aaron taking a few glances at me while talking with the older men. Shoot, he was watching me. I hesitatingly took off my muzzle, letting out a silent sigh of relief to have that off. I lifted the cup up to my lips before sipping it slightly. The warm taste of black tea fell upon my tongue, making me flinch back a little bit. It's been a while since I tasted hot food. I could hear Aaron let out a silent breath of relief. I continued to sip my tea until I heard something drop onto the ground. Aaron dropped his spoon and was going to pick it up. I hitched my breath as my heart pounded madly. There was that smell again. I could describe it now. It was the smell of blood circulating quickly through the veins and changing form. But this time it was stronger. Something wasn't right. Something was about to happen. I reached out to stop Aaron, but it was too late. I heard Aaron let out a sharp gasp before I saw a bright flash of yellow light. I was thrown back onto the ground, letting out a silent gasp of pain. The flash faded, and I slowly sat back up. The smell, it reeked in the air. My eyes widened at the sight a few inches in front of me. There, Aaron was laying on top of a giant titan arm. His own arm was stuck deep inside of it. I sniffed the air. The atmosphere became tense. I looked around to see soldiers staring at Aaron, either in fear or in anger. Oh no! Aaron! I quickly sprung up and rushed towards him. I let out quiet panicked noises, asking him if he was alright. Your name! Stay back! You might get hurt! I obeyed, slowly taking steps back. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how Aaron stopped mid-sentence. I turned around to see what was happening. The situation is complicated. Now stand down, Levi calmly said. Levi's squad, our own squad members, were standing in front of us, their blades drawn. All of them were glaring daggers at Aaron. My eyes flickered down to their blades. I instantly felt myself get threatened by this, but this wasn't strong enough for me to get angry. I slowly got in front of Aaron, holding my arms out to show that I was protecting him. My face read deep fear and nervousness. Please don't hurt him, I thought. Aaron, who gave you permission to do that? Move that hand and I won't hesitate to kill you. Of all times, why now? Was this your plan behind this? Were you trying to hurt us? My blood began to boil as sweat drops became evident on my face. My breathing was becoming hard as I tried to keep the boiling anger inside of me. How dare they even speak that way towards him? They don't understand the situation here. Captain, your name. Step away from him. Petra. Why? I think you should step away. Why should we? Levi said. It was not his intention to do this, he simply responded. Petra looked towards me and saw the fear evident on my face, but I think she took it the wrong way. Your name. Please step away from Aaron. I don't want you getting hurt by this monster. Something inside me snapped when she said that. How dare she say that? Without thinking, I lunged forward at Petra, but Levi grabbed me. Petra stepped back in shock. I growled loudly as I glared daggers at all of them. I tried to get out of Levi's grip, but couldn't. Easy now, will you? I gripped onto Levi's arms, my sharp nails digging slightly into his sleeve. I kept growling for a little while, until reality hit me. I was doing it again. But this time, I nearly attacked someone. My anger subsided and was replaced with hurt and betrayal with a mix of fear. Fear of myself. I slowly went out of Levi's grip and turned my head away from my squad, not even wanting to look at them. Hanjay came running in and, being the slightly crazed maniac she was, touched Aaron's arm and let out a maniacal laugh while everyone stared at her with slight concern. "Think you can get out, Aaron?" Levi asked. I'll try." Aaron pulled and tugged until he became free and toppled to the ground, his titan arm erupting up into smoke. "No! Why'd you do that? I was going to get a sketch!" Hanjay wailed. Ignoring her actions, I quickly went towards Aaron. "Aaron," I thought. "I'm fine, your name. You don't have to worry." Aaron gave me a slight smile. I helped him up and checked for any injuries. "Your name?" We both turned around to see Petra looking at me with deep guilt. I slightly frowned at her, still hurt from what she just said, grabbed Aaron's hands and pulled him away, avoiding eye contact with her. Later that evening, I ignored my squad mates, even though Petra did try to talk to me. Aaron and Levi walked back up, and we soon discussed about the events that happened. I didn't pay much attention to what was going on, because the tense atmosphere I kept smelling got me distracted. It wasn't until something happened that surprised me. I watched as our squad mates lifted up their hands and bit them. Hard. My eyes widened and I became worried. If they do that... Ow.
"Damn, this hurts like hell. How do you do this all the time, Aaron?"
Wait, what was that for? It's our way of apologizing. We should have understood the situation better than just pulling our blades out. We're terribly sorry, Aaron, Petra said. She turned towards me. And I'm sorry too, your name. Calling Aaron a monster must have hurt you, didn't it? I nodded sadly. Well, this time, we're going to have more trust in you two, and maybe, in return, you can trust us more too. I smiled under my nuzzle and hugged Petra tightly. I snuggled into her shoulder, her warmth making me smile, never wanting it to end. But something tells me that this will be the last time I ever feel her warmth. I hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 23 of Monster, the Attack on Titan X-Mute Reader fanfic by Mokomaki. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I love and appreciate you. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and turn on the bell notifications to be notified whenever a new upload is posted. But anyways, that's enough from me. My name is Bazaar, and I'll see you weebs in the next video. Cue the outro.